Assalamualaikum dear students, hope you are well and hearty. Welcome to NIEVS Homeschool. This is Fatema Sabrin Shikha, Assistant Teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School, Morning Shift. Today I am going to take English first paper class for the students of class 10 on the topic Unit 11. I am repeating, today our topic is Unit 11, Lesson 1. And students, this is lecture number 6 and our homework number will be 5. Now students, take your textbook. I am going to read from your text. Students, please open page number 142, Lesson 1, Renewable Energy, Resources, and it is part 1. I'll start writing from part B. In a speech at the 19th Science Congress, internationally acknowledged scientist and former Indian President Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam mentioned a very important aspect of this mankind's future energy crisis. So do you know about Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam? He is a renowned person because he was the former Indian president and he was an acknowledged scientist also. And he was thinking about our future energy crisis. He pointed out that the era of wood and biomass has almost come to an end. It is true that our biomass energy is going to be end, and what will happen then? What the future generation will do for energy? The age of oil and natural gas would soon be over within the next few decades. So the natural resources of oil and natural gas, it will soon over within few decades. And what will happen after that? APJ Abdul Kalam was thinking on that. Massive burning of world's coal reserves may lead to a worldwide ecological disaster because coal burning emits the highest amount of carbon in the atmosphere. So when we will burn coal and it emits carbon dioxide, and which is not good for our environment, it is harmful for our environment and atmosphere also. So it can be a negative impact in our society and almost in the world. So according to Kalam, the only solution that mankind can look to is the massive use of solar energy in future because it has some advantages over other forms of renewable energies. So instead of using coal, APJ Abdul Kalam has focused on using solar energy, which is natural, which has no negative impact in our environment, and it will be renewable. So it is easy to use and it will help to save energy for our future. Now, why has Kalam put so much importance to the issue of energy? The question is on that. The energy sources have always been a major factor of change throughout history. The world's petroleum consumption has increased from 3 billion barrels annually in 1930 to 37 billion barrels annually today. In the next quarter century, the world's population is expected to be about 8 billion, which is 30% higher than today. So this is the statistics about today and about the future. Developing countries will grow their economies about 2 times faster than industrialized countries. Global economic growth is expected to continue at 3% per year. Consequently, the global demand for energy will grow at about 1.7% per year on an average, and in the case of 50% rise of energy consumption by 2030. So can you understand what it indicates? As in the case of 50% rise of energy consumption by 2030 is very near because it is 2022 and it's very soon to come 2030. If the world's daily petroleum consumption is 100 million barrels now, it will rise to 150 million barrels by that time. The present reserve of hydrocarbon energy resources is limited and it will not be sufficient to meet the future energy challenges of the world. Hence, leading industrial countries have taken initiatives to use alternative energy sources, mainly known as green or renewable energy resources or sources. So you can understand why we have to focus on natural energies or renewable energy sources, because we have to think about the future. The future will demand more and more. Now if the demand is 100 million barrels, and it will rise up to 150 million barrels in future. So we have to think on that, we have to focus on that. Hence, leading industrial countries have taken initiatives to use alternative energy resources, mainly known as green or renewable energy sources. The bottom line of Kalam's speech indicates the concern of mankind in the 21st century. So as Kalam is a scientist and he was the former president of India, he is focusing on 21st century. He is focusing on the future of people, what will happen about energy resources. Now students, it's time to provide your homework. In page number 144 you will get per se, and it will be table. In per se you will get a table, and this will be your homework. And our homework number will be number 5. That's all for students. Please do your homework and submit your homework copies on every Saturday. See you next inshallah. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.